Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 3. In the last session we just started really, and we came here to a small village called White something? Forgotten already. What's the village called? White Orchard! That was close. Well, we've come to the local inn for a little bit of a sit down, and now we're about to ask the locals about Yennefer. I'm certain that something is going to kick off. So let's see what trouble we can get into. There's only 2 people in the inn that we can ask. So we'll start with you.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
See? I'm just going to have to breathe in a little bit here. Keep my calm. Resist the urge to slap them down. Okay, so options marked with the old Axie sign means that we can influence people's minds, causing them to act according to my will. Bit of mind control. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation. Invest in the delusion ability in the character panel. So the delusion ability, a bit more of a stronger mind control should we wish to have that power available to us, which does seem rather handy. But these 2 peasants, I'm sure, will bend to the will of my bog standard Axie. So let's just use a bit of Darren Brown on them.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
What?
And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Sit down, Beardy. Good work, Geralt. We avoided a catastrophe there. I was convinced we were going to have to upturn a few tables. Oh, in fact, we've come to the quietest corner of the inn. Out of the way. One thing that I noticed just before I started the session was that the windows actually do look outside, and you can see, look, well, not interactive windows, but you know what I mean. So in a lot of games, the inn windows are sort of blurred out. You can't see outside, but these out. Look, you can look outside, and it is proper windows. It's great. Just a minor touch there that I picked up on. Anyway, we'll keep asking people about Yennefer. We've got a bit of information, but we could do with a bit more. A bit of corroborative evidence never hurt. Oh look, we've got a cat. Can we stroke the cat?
There are 4 factions.
Even the cat turned its back on us.
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards.
Oh, this is a card game. Now I'm going to ask these guys about this card game. I wonder if they'd give us any advice about how to play. But for now, we're just going to ask this character here some questions. Gone to Odim.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies.
Nice.
It'll lift your spirits.
Well, he's a good fella. He's a jolly chap. We like this guy already. No need to bend his mind to our will. Let's have a drink.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Whoa! He's got our attention. We've got a mark
Never
on your
mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
Guardian Lemon. Nice. Okay, yeah, how the hell do you know her?
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Yeah. Okay, you know who I am. You've got me at a disadvantage, pal. Who are you?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter O'Deem, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask, is this about love?
What a question to ask. I don't think we should be divulging information.
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the
I'm
point.
gonna say, get to the point, man.
Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Perhaps. Perhaps. Probably talk himself into it. Blooming hell, dragging the story out there, wasn't he? Okay, so we've got a bit of information. We need to go to the local garrison and ask the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. We'll get to that. We've got just a few things to do first. We'll explore the village. Let's just take a quick look at our inventory here. He bought us a drink. We've got some Nilfgaardian lemon. Now, these are actually alchemical spirits, so we can't actually drink them, I don't think. We can only use them in alchemy. But of course, we can roleplay. Having a sip or two of the old dwarven spirit rum and some Nilfgaardian lemon. Nilfgaardian lemon vodka, probably. Ghastly stuff. Limoncello, maybe. Right, let's see if we can ask these peasants about this card game. I'm rather intrigued.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Oh, I don't like complicated rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Ah,
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
poppycock. I haven't heard that for years. Poppycock. Right, okay. Horsewoman of War.
Horsewoman of War. What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Okay. Go down the list.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Magnum opus. Yeah. Oh. Wonder if we can influence what he does here. We could tell him to go back to his books. Or we could tell him to write about the war. Give us a real perspective about what it's like. Yeah, that sounds like more fun.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
Throw their
The
books, they
sword
will.
is not the only weapon.
Exactly,
Do
as
not
books.
forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Yet.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher.
No.
You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No.
No, and I don't have time to learn.
We do.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Yeah, let's play. I wanted to play. This was the whole reason why I spoke to him in the first place. Not to talk about some bloody books about war. Right, let's get cracking with a game of Gwent, shall we? I missed Dice Poker already. Okay, let's see how it goes.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Here's how it. Oh, complicated. Oh, it's complicated here. It's gonna be complicated. It must be complicated. Welcome. Yep, like the music. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. Ooh, sounds good. The players are generals and their cards are their forces. Right, okay, we get that bit. You will go first. Choose a card to redraw. So to begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use it wisely. Morale boost. Adds +1 to all units in the row, excluding itself. So this is the unit card. The number in the upper left corner indicates its strength. When placed on the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. Right, okay. This is obviously already getting very complicated. Of course, I'll just play this game and I'll do some studying off camera. Try to hone my strategy. Because I do intend to be playing this quite often. If there's money to be made from it, of course, or just for fun. So this is a unit's combat row icon. This indicates the row on the battlefield where the card can be played. So we've got close combat, range combat, siege combat. Top left is the power. Okay. And the special ability. Some unit cards have special abilities. This is quite a siege expert special ability. It's called Morale Boost. It gives +1 to strength to all units in the same row. Okay. So a bit of a strength booster. Okay. Weather cards. Oh no, here we go. A special type of card, but they reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. So Biting Frost is works against melee. Wind, is that wind? Works against range, and wet against siege. Okay. At the start of the game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw. But let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Oh, good. Round starts. Here's the battlefield. This is my side. We've got the melee, the range, the siege. Excellent. Okay. This is your opponent's side, yeah. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing X. Press A to select a card from your hand, and press A again to place it on the battlefield. This reminds me. Now I've played a few tabletop games in my time, including a few tabletop sort of battle games. This reminds me of what was the game called now? Very similar to a game I've actually played. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. I think it was a War Machine type of game. I think it might have been something to do with War Machine, a War Machine card game. Very similar. Let's say similar. But it's these are very tactical affairs. These types of games, very tactical affairs, very complicated. I don't even know how to start, where to start, what to do. So I'm just going to go with the flow here. We've got a 5 power Oh, can we look at the card before we stick it down? What does my leader card do? Do we know? How do we look at what powers they've got? Zoom R trigger. Oh, fall test. God bless him. Leader ability. Pick an impenetrable fog card from your deck and play it instantly. Impenetrable fog. Oh, there's one of them. Right, okay, so here we have a level 5 strength. So Siegfried, yes! Remember Siegfried? Kairu. From the Flaming Rose, yes! I remember him well. Right, we'll stick him down on the front of the battle lines. Excellent. The number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. So, okay, so yeah, I get that. Both values are updated when a card is played. At the end of the round, the player with the highest total strength wins. Ah, I see. I see. Okay. During your turn, you can press Y, or you can pass, sorry, by holding down Y. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round. Your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you already have in play, or to let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. Oh, there's more than one round! Oh, bloody hell. Long and complicated affairs, these games, eh? End of round. A round ends once both players have passed. The players then compare the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded, and both players' total strength is reset to 0. Opponent's turn, okay. He's putting down a level 5 range unit. I will counter with a level 6 range unit. Who is this? This looks like Death Mold. I remember this guy as well. Yes, Mr. Death Moldy. Right, we'll put him down in the range slot. Zeracadian Fire Scorpion. Ooh. I have no idea what I'm doing here, of course. I'm sure there are some really complicated strategies out there that people have already come up with. Right, I have my own siege here. I have Ballista. Stick the Ballista down. We're whooping his backside, aren't we, here? Who's that? Level 4 melee. Right, we're gonna go for this guy now. He is gonna boost the. Oh no, wait a minute. Does he give a? He boosts. What's his power? I think he boosts the row, doesn't he, by 1. We've only got 1 siege though, so there's no point in playing him. He's just a bog standard level 1 foot soldier. It's not going to help us too much. Well, we'll use our most power. We could use these. What do these do? Torrential rain. That scuppers his siege. So let's do a bit of scuppering here. Set the strength of all siege combat cards to 1 for both players. Oh no, we have a siege advantage. That's a bad idea. Okay, forget that. Forget that. We'll go for this guy. Who's this? Kira. Yeah, we'll put her down. So it's good. I think it looks like it's going to be good to use your. What is it? Oh, wait a minute. It looks like it's going to be good to use these weather cards when you have a disadvantage in a certain row, for instance. You know, if they've got a siege advantage or a melee advantage, play your weather card to reset both scores by 1 and nullify their advantage. That seems like a good idea. Like now we have an archer advantage, so if he was to play a wind card, it could cancel out our archer supremacy. And we have a lot of archers here actually as well, so that would be a good ploy on his part. But anyway, we'll use the crappy foot soldier here. Stick him down. Your opponent has passed. Your turn. I'm quite happy. What happens if I pass? I pass as well. I don't know what I'm doing here. We've both passed. Is that game? When is game over here? I've passed. I'm happy to pass. Forfeit game? No. Do we have to play a card? I think we might have to play a card. Fine, I'll play my lovely... Who's this? Sabrina Gleviseg. Go on then. Why can't we pass as well? Or hold Y to pass. Oh, so he's forfeited the game. The player who loses a round also loses a life gem. The game is over once a player has lost both life. Oh, so it's best of 3, is it? Best of 3. You won the round, but the war rages on. Round start. We have to draw some cards, right? Northern Realms faction ability triggered. What do you mean? I don't. This is complicated, man. This is complicated. What is his power? Can we see it? Tight bond. Placed next to a card with the same name to double the strength of both cards. Oh, very, very nice. Right, we're going to go for a level 5. This is her. This is one of Roach's second in command, wasn't she? What was she called? Vess. That's her. Let's put her down. Oh, he's cancelling out my frost advantage here. He's cancelling out my melee unit. Righty ho. Righty ho. We're gonna play that game, are we? Okay. What's this? What do we do with these cards here? Who's this? Sheldon Skaggs. He's putting down his own range. We have the range advantage, of course. We've not got much left though. I'm going to cancel out any... I don't know what to do. I'm out of cards. I'm running low on cards here. What does this one do again? Pick an impenetrable fog card from your deck and play it instantly. What's the impenetrable fog? Not a clue, but I'm just going to use it anyway. We'll just use it now. Let's see what it's like. Use leader card. Pick an impenetrable fog card from your deck and play it instantly. Yep, that'll do. Oh, it just puts the fog down. Cancels out my archer advantage, which was really, really stupid. Okay, I get it now, I get it. Right, fine. You go down. We're level. How come we can't use this one? No, not a clue. Right, we'll cancel out any advantage. We've already got Biting Frost. We've already got one of them down. Can we just pass? No card wins the tie. Okay. I was kind of confused with that round, to be honest with you. Didn't know what my power was, and I don't know how we get more cards. We're out of cards. How do we get more cards? Can we? Oh no! Oh, that was it. Yeah, you can't get more cards. You only start with 10 cards. You've got to make them last the round. So you've got to be tactical. I used too many cards in the first round. All I've got left now is these stupid things. Right, I see. Alright. So I've got nothing to fight him with. Technically, I have literally got nothing to fight him with. Your turn. Huh. I use my rain card, round passed, and I lose because I've got nothing to play back at him with. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Defeat! Pro tips! There is no shame in passing and letting your opponent win a round. Sometimes it's better to save your cards for later. Each deck also features its own heroes. Heroes are high value cards, immune to the effects of special cards. These powerful cards can turn the tide of battle. Acquire more powerful cards by completing certain quests or purchasing them from vendors. Yeah, look at that. We went too gung-ho in the first round and we were left with nothing for the other rounds. But you learn from your mistakes. And I will be back with my own custom deck.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Oh, this game's gonna hook me in. I like these kind of games. Taking me back to my tabletop days. I'm telling you, I become quite addicted to these sorts of things. Okay, so we can build our own Gwent card deck, can't we? Let me just go to this woman again and see what, because she has some cards for sale. Excuse me.
Something else you'll be needing.
Have we already asked this?
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant 'em that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Now she just wants peace. Right, okay. I remember in the last session when I said that, because she said that we could have something on the house, and I complained that she didn't give us anything. Well, apparently she did. She gave us a chicken leg. We bought this chicken leg here, and she gave us... She had already given us one, so she did actually give us something. Here we go. So you got like decoy card. We've got like catapult, Blue Stripes Commando, Sinfrid Reaver's Dragon Hunter, and we've got Foltest. So these cards are cheap. So I wonder if we have to start building our deck from scratch if we want to play. I'm going to look into this off camera, of course, but yeah, I'm going to be very intrigued to play this game and try to get good at it. But although if there's no money involved and we're just playing for fun, then it's not quite as tempting a prospect. I mean, does Geralt have time to pass the day playing cards for no gain at all? I don't think so. Farewell.
Farewell.
Okay. I wonder if we can just update our good friend here, Vesemir, about the fact that we have got some information about Yennefer.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Oh, nope, just some small talk.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Nearly a century old yourself. My goodness.
See you later, Vesemir.
Oh, Z? 2 centuries? Okay, well, so we're going to leave him here, drinking himself into a stupor and fixing his scratched shoulder. We are going to head outside and do a spot of exploration of the village. Oh, look at these two here. What do they want?
Done drinking?
Oh, an ambush, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Oh.
Don't want your kind here.
Is that so? Oh, look at her. If she has some curtains, they'll be shutting right now. Or some blinds to put down. Okay. We could... Do you know what? We could try and mind control them to go away just to spare their poxy little lives, but they're a blight upon society, obviously. Big bullies. Yeah. Tough guys, eh? 3-on-1.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Che, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Man on freak. Are we fighting with fists? Or fighting with weapons? Oh, shoot. Come on, then. Bring it on, buddy.
Never learn.
Ooh, fist fighting. This is new. Ooh! Smacked him to the floor. Woo! kick. Ah. Oh, cut. It's got me in the corner, got me in the corner. Oh yeah, I can use my okay, I can use my dodging maneuvers. The horses are kicking off. Nice work. So we didn't have to kill him, thankfully. Just give him a good beating. Yes. When they come round, Geralt shouting through the Teva window, "It's okay, love. It's all over. Can open up shop again." Sorry about that, Roche. Did the nasty men scare you? Right. Sorry about that. Oh, the game state will save automatically when you reach certain milestones. You can save as much as you want, of course. In fact, we need to find out what the quick save key is.
Freak.